Hey, welcome to the Rally Point. And I'm Pastor Wes Pennington, and I'm glad that you came along tonight. But I have a question for you. Have you ever asked the question, why? Why did this happen to me? And furthermore, did you ever ask the question to God, God, why did you allow this to happen? Why me, God? Why did this happen? Why did you allow this to happen? Did you do that? Did you ever do that? But I'm here to tell you tonight that it's not over until God says it's over. So I look at the prophet Jeremiah. The prophet Jeremiah would have these soliloquies where he would go into his woe is me's. And he would say, woe is me, I should have never been born. A soliloquy is when all the actors will leave the stage and one actor will stay on the stage and he'll pour his heart out to the audience. His woe is me. Have you had any soliloquies to God? Have you ever been in a situation where something happened and you just cried out to God, why me, God? I should have been not been born, God. Why did this happen to me, Lord? Why did you let this happen? I'm here today to tell you that it's not over until God says it's over. Say it with me. Say it with me. It's not over until God says it's over. Did you hear that? See, because if God orders our steps, if God has already predestined you and everything that you're supposed to do and what you've been called to do, then isn't it God who should say when it's over? Isn't it God who should say when you've reached your final destination? Isn't it God who does that? But so often, we deem things done. The marriage is done. The job is done. The relationship is done. I'm done. It's not over till God says it's over. You know what that means? That means that the judge can't say it's over. That means that the lawyers can't say it's over. That means that the wife can't say it's over. That the husband can't say it's over. That the kids can't say it's over. Because it's not over until God says it's over. You hearing what I'm saying? You catching this? I know this is for somebody. Somebody needs to hear this tonight. Everything is falling apart. Everything looks like it's done. You even called it done yourself. It's not over till God says it's over. See, it's like this. There's an old story about a battleship lost in the fog at sea. The ship's captain could see the lights of another ship in the distance, so he radioed ahead, heading for collision. Turn 15 degrees north. The reply came back almost immediately. Heading for collision. Turn 15 degrees south. The captain was not one to have his orders countermanded. He sent another stronger message. No, you turn 15 degrees north. Again came the reply. No, you turn 15 degrees south. The captain was so angry that he decided to throw his weight around. He said, this is a battleship. Turn 15 degrees north. The last message was a short one. This is a lighthouse. See, God is the lighthouse. God is where he's supposed to be, when he's supposed to be, doing what he's supposed to be doing. We're the battleship. We're the one that's heading towards the collision. We're the ones that should be checking ourselves. Instead, we ask God to check himself. Check yourself, God. You got this wrong. When it should be us checking ourselves. Looking at ourselves. Looking inwardly. And seeing if there be anything in me that's sinful. God is doing what he's supposed to be doing. God is where he's supposed to be. Are you? It's not over till God says it's over. Don't quit. Don't give up. Continue to pray and ask God to show you, and for God to reveal to you in an assured way that he has deemed it done. Because when he has deemed it done, then it's done. Sure, you read the story of David and Bathsheba. And David and Bathsheba had a child, and God said that child would die. And that child got sick. And David mourned, and he grieved, and he laid himself flat out on the floor while the child was sick. And then someone came in to David and said, the child has died. David got up, washed himself, cleaned himself, dressed himself. And someone said, well, why are you cleaning yourself now that the child has died? He said, well, I had an opportunity to change God's mind, but it was God's decision. And God has made his decision. So I'm telling you now that it's God's decision for the situation that you're in. It's God's decision whether your marriage is done or not. It's God's decision whether you should leave that job or not. It's God's decision whether the judges are going to send you back to prison or let you go. It's not anyone else's. God will make that decision. Because it ain't over until God says it's over. Someone really needs to grab onto that. Hold on to that piece of hope. Because that might be the one piece that gets you through the next day. Hey, thank you for tuning in to the Rally Point moment. Again, I'm Pastor Wes Pennington. Hey, continue to check us out at our website, rallypointmensministries.org. Continue to check out our podcast, Rally Point Men's Ministry Podcast. It's on Apple, Spotify, Anchor. And continue to check us out on Facebook and LinkedIn. Only way we can stand is together. We need to be together. We need to hold each other up. Because without each other, we stand alone. And the one who stands alone is already taken captive. God bless you. Until we see each other again, have a blessed night.